What's good? You know what it is, bro. About to go ahead and get with SP. We about to get this Knicks Real Talk pregame popping off. Get this shit popping, man. I'll holla at you. One.
Up on the black Silverado, stop and get some petrol and hit the metro on full throttle. Across the gospel line, the Mecca bottleneck. On 32nd, what is bottle, future round flexing. Posted up like sticky note. You smell the icky in the air like hickory smoke. Carotene, we well represented. We on that Nick shit. You can smell it, so please don't step in it. Cause the burner cooking with gas. The cat in the alley dig up to your team trash. Getting that cash ready for DoorDash and make a splash. But they moving slow before the pregame show. No caps, no here, what's on tap. But God, no talking five. And report, keep my boo in the chat. Interacting with your man, them. It's a brand in front of the camera. That's the picture. Catch and snap back to fit the cat. So we Nick dripping. Nick feel, you know we fit the description. It's the OG, Olin, and Ananobi. Me and my man Brody, we run your fire TV, that's Cody.
It's Knicks Real Talk. You know how we get down. We in that Nick drip, dripping and Nick drip. It's Knicks Real Talk. You know how we get down. We in that Nick drip, dripping and Nick drip. We in that Nick drip, dripping and Nick drip. It's Nick's Real Talk. You know how we get down. We in that Nick drip, dripping and Nick drip. Real Talk.
Yo, salute everybody. Salute. What's good? We back in the building off a sabbatical. We in the building. Knicks Real Talk. It's the pregame show, ladies and gentlemen. Divine, Shaw Powers, Knicks, Chicago Bulls at the world most famous arena tonight, man. Coming off this week hiatus, All-Star break and all that good stuff. And we back to get it popping for the stretch run. I'm glad to be back in the building. I know my partner glad to be back in the building. We about to get in here and get it popping, man. A lot of things going on in Nick Universe. We got Mitch and everybody coming back, you know, and all that good stuff. So we got a lot of stuff to talk about. First and foremost, salute to the chat. Let me bring my partner in the building so we can get it popping. Child, how's my brother? Good to see you. What's going on, my man? How you doing?
Man, Divine, feel like 13 years we ain't been on and stuff like that, right. Man. We only talking on the phone and everything like that. So good to hear, good to see you back on the screen. Salute to the family in the chat. Thank you for coming in here today. Let's talk about what we talk about, man. What we've been missing, what we've been yearning to hear about the New York Knicks. Let's get it.
Let's get it. Real talk, Shaw Power. Salute to Brian Costa. Brian, thank you for the super chat.
Always, Brian.
Always, my man. Can't say it enough. Crim's dad was popping, my man. Good to see you on Diaz, buzzer beater, and salute to everybody we streaming from, where you're watching from, and all that, man. We back in the building, it's about to go down, ladies and gentlemen. Just been a minute, man. Shaw Power. Like I said, Knicks had a break in the action. The NBA had a break in the action. Obviously, we had the All-Star festivities that weekend. We had two of our dudes in there trying to get it popping. You know what I mean? Representing the orange and blue pretty well in there and everything like that. So, you know, that's behind us. Now we about to hit the stretch run. 28 games left in the season. We about to get ready to drop position because we got the toughest schedule in the NBA right now coming out of the All-Star break for you. So we got to really buckle down and really get it popping. But, you know, at the same time, we got some good news, man. We got OG coming back. Mitchell Robinson should be back in the next couple of games, whatever. He practiced 5-on-5 yesterday. So overall, it just was good to just to get them good feeling, them good vibes, and knowing that we got guys coming back. Obviously, we got Josh Hart out with jumper's knee, but I think he'll be back in the next couple of days, man. But other than that, Shaw Powers, it's about to go down, ladies and gentlemen. This is the best part of the season right here. Now we got to go out here and try to do what we got to try to do to position ourselves to get into this higher upper echelon of the playoffs. Obviously, we want to finish in the top three. Love to finish top two, but I know we definitely want to try to stay in that top three. And we got like a 3 or 4 game cushion on the next team behind us. So we got to see how it goes. But I'm excited about it, man. I'm excited overall just to get back into this team, man. It's about to go down for sure, man. What's your thoughts on just where we at as a team before we get into tonight's game? How you feeling about this thing, man? Knowing that we got Mitchell Robinson coming back in the fold and Anobi coming back in the fold. And I was obviously Josh Hart to be out a couple of games. We got a over roster spot and all that, man. Give me your thoughts and feelings about this Knicks thing moving forward, my man.
I mean, what can you say, man? We talk about this all the time, man. New York Knicks is a good team. They are a good team. They have 2 All-Stars. They have 2 potential superstars on their team. They have a slew of good role players on their team, and they're starting to develop their bench. This year, if we have to talk anything about the New York Knicks, is have to talk about the bench. And I mean, with all the major moves that we made in this starting lineup to spend all that money in that starting lineup, it depleted our bench a little bit. But we still got some tough guys in that bench area to help us out down this stretch. This is going to be a good little run to go down here. I just remember weeks ago when we was getting ready to come into this onslaught that we just went through, 9 and 12, I think, 10 and 12 or something like. I mean, 10 out of 12 wins. That onslaught, everybody was like, "Oh man, this is gonna be a hard next 500 team." I think we're gonna be just fine because we're getting stronger. We're gonna have OG back, which we won 2 games without OG. Just to put that out there, we won. How many games we won already? 30 something games already without Mitchell Robinson. So that's gonna be a plus. And like Devon said, if you don't think that Mitchell Robinson is going to help us, you think he's going to make us worse coming back? Really? I don't even know what you're talking. You think he's going to make us worse? He went down from 300 pounds to 240 pounds. You think he's doing jump shots and shooting free throws in different range? You think he's going to make us worse? Really? When we're talking about interior defense, he's going to make us worse? Mitchell Robinson, player that's been here the longest tenured Knick. I think we got a great outlook for this thing because we still have not hit our ceiling, and our defense has still not hit our ceiling. Our offense has been smoking, blazing fire. The fire starters in that starter unit always come through for us. So I think we have a great stretch coming down this thing, and it's against teams that we need to see right now to see where we are at. And I think that's what the Knicks are going to do. Show all that stuff that we talked about when this last before the All-Star break came up. This is going to be the same stretch. Well, we got Cleveland this time. Okay. Well, we got Boston again. All right. I don't see all the rest of those teams that we get about to mention. We didn't beat them already. So what happened? What then happened now? Oh, there's only 2 teams that we haven't beat, Boston and Cleveland. And we only played Cleveland once. We played Boston twice. Let's get it. Let's get it, Divine.
Let's get it. Real talk, man. I'm excited right along with you. Let me shoot out some more people in the chat. Danny, my man. Danny Lambs was good. Darren, my man. Darren was popping. Darren Wayne represented one of our members, man. Shoot to you. Crim's dad, one of my members is in the building. Shoot to my man, J. Mar, Julian Bum, and Queen Darlene. What's good, sister? Good to see you. Thank you for coming in, man. Real talk, man. Shoot to the chat. That's where it's at. But yeah, man, you know, at all the stuff we've been through, 30, 36, and 18, ladies and gentlemen. 28 games ago, man. We just need to go 19-9 for me, man. I'm good. You know what I mean? And I think it's definitely doable. Having another a couple of more bodies back. You know, it seemed like Anunoby been out forever, but he hasn't. But it feels like it. You know what I mean? But just know that Anunoby's coming back, which I think against Boston the last time we played could have made a difference in that game. Obviously, knowing that having Mitchell Robinson could have made a difference in a lot of games that the New York Knicks have missed him. You know, he's not our savior, but he's just another piece that's going to make that team a little bit more stronger at a position that we need him at. You know what I mean? Like I said, no pun intended to the guys like Haka Purdy, no pun intended to the former Nick, Jericho Sims and guys like that, but they're not Mitchell Robinson. You know what I mean? So, you know, we're not expecting this man to come here and turn our season around, but we expecting him to do is come in here and help make that defense a little formidable. I know that they've been working 5-on-5 in practice with him and Cat going back to the 4 every now and then. So what I like about it is, like, depending on who we playing, Sharp Howard, if we playing the Cleveland Cavaliers, then Tibbs said he could start Mitchell Robinson. If we playing a team that's smaller than us, smaller than the team we playing, then obviously you could put Josh Hart in there. So that's what I love about it, that one piece helps us, you know, to balance it out. You know, that you got Jared Allen and Evan Mobley, we got Mitchell Robinson and Cat. You know what I mean? So I like that. That's why I think people don't get these Cleveland Cavaliers and all them they flowers yet. Because listen, I'll take Mitchell Robinson and Karl Anthony Towns over Allen and Mobley any day, me personally. Because I just think that Mobley's coming to his own, Cat been in his own. I seen what Mitch did to these boys before a couple of years ago in the playoffs. So I just think having him is really important for us. And it's not the end all be all, but I think you're gonna make a huge difference. And then not only that, you got guys like Anunoby in there now who could play the DeAndre Hunters. You got guys like Mikal Bridges who they could throw on Donovan Mitchell and and guys like that. So I'm really excited about this thing with Mitchell coming back, man. And let's see how it goes. But for us tonight, man, we got the Chicago Bulls, Shop Powers. They beat us a couple of times this year. That was then. This is now. I think this is a different team. They traded Zach LaVine away. They did some little things there, but I don't think they can do what we doing down here. When it comes to that's why they at where they're at, and that's why we are where we are. But first and foremost, I think it's going to be on. It's going to be popping, so I'm really excited about it. Getting them guys on coming out of the All-Star break tonight. Try to win that game because we got a back-to-back tomorrow, ladies and gentlemen. We do play the Cleveland Cavaliers in Cleveland tomorrow, so let's hope that we get to use our whole arsenal tonight because we're going to need them guys to be rested for tomorrow. I'm hoping the Knicks go out there and blow these boys out tonight. I really want to see the Knicks blow these dudes out, sit Jalen Brunson, sit these guys down in the third or fourth quarter and get ready for tomorrow. You know what I mean? Because we got to fly out to Cleveland. And, so I'm really excited about it. I think we go out there tonight and do what we do, man, and get this 37th win shot powers. Like I said, we got a gauntlet of a schedule coming up the rest of the way. We got top-notch teams coming out the rest of this way. We got to go on the West Coast for 3 or 4 or 5 games. So it's going to be interesting, man. But I think they up for the task. I think all these guys is up for the task. I think Jalen Brunson up for the task. I think Cat up for the task. I think like Tibbs said, he was on vacation 72 degrees in Terrytown.
Word.
You know what I mean? So you see where he was at. He was in the office putting in work, trying to get this team ready for the stretch run. It's about to go down, ladies and gentlemen. Shot power. But tonight we got to go in there and we owe Chicago a butt whipping because they beat us off a back-to-back. When we lost to OKC, we played them right at the OKC. That next night they beat us. Early in the year, they beat us off of a back-to-back. You know what I mean? So the 2 times that the Chicago Bulls beat us this year, they both came off of back-to-back games. So let's see how we owe them one tonight. So I'm looking forward to them guys getting out there, shaking a little rust off. I don't know if it's gonna be pretty tonight because they all haven't played in about a week. You know what I mean? So I don't know how pretty it's gonna be, but I think we go out there and give them the business tonight for sure.
Yeah, this definitely a game that we need to get back. And the ironic thing is losing to Chicago off the back-to-backs. It seems like every time we play Cleveland, these next 3 times we play them off a back-to-back. If I'm not mistaken, every game that we play Cleveland in the next 3, I think we playing 3 more times is in a back-to-back. Mm-hmm. I might not be I at least know 2 of the games. This one and the next one is off a back-to-back. I think the third one is off a back-to-back too. So anyway, at tonight's game, we can't take this team lightly. Now, even though they lost Zach LaVine, traded away and stuff like that, we need to go punch these guys in the mouth. You know what I mean? We don't have Josh Hart tonight. Hopefully we have OG back on the court tonight. So, and we just need to get a win. And I mean, continue our win streak. We went with 2 games. We won 2 games without OG. All right, just to let that sink into. We won 2 games, not pretty games, but we won them without OG. So OG hopefully will be back on the court tonight. You know what I mean? And should be healthy. And everyone talks about Mitchell Robinson coming back and I got to fit in and stuff like that. Mitchell Robinson don't have to fit in. Mitchell Robinson knows all the plays. He knows every play that Tom Thibodeau wants to throw out there. He knows the plays. What he has to get used to is playing with the players that he hasn't played with. That's what he has to get used to. It's not the plays. The plays are going to be the same play. Mitch, go down there, box out 2 guys, jump up there, grab the rebound, push the ball out. Give it to Josh Hart in the middle of the court and run the pace. Stick your hands out there. Use your hands now, Mitch. You quick with your hands. I mean, I'm not saying Mitchell Robinson is going to make a big statement, but he's going to make a big statement. I'm going to double down on that. I think he's going to make a big statement because if we can see anything like we seen Mitchell Robinson last year when he started, the way he was in the cookie jar all the time with almost two steals a game and 1 block a game, scoring 99. Yeah, we're going to be fire. We're going to be hot. All that stuff that everyone's talking about, oh, we don't got no perimeter defense, and the perimeter defense, we got that now. We're going to have that now. We will surely have perimeter defense now. It'll be in small spurts because I don't believe Mitchell Robinson is going to, for the first 4 or 5 games, going to play more than 18 minutes a game.
Wait, quick, are you talking about the perimeter defense with Anunoby, or are you talking about the interior defense?
I mean interior. I said perimeter.
Okay, make sure we
interior.
Okay, yeah.
Thank you, Divine. Interior. We ain't got no interior defense. Interior. I'm sorry. Thank you. No, now we got it with Mitchell Robinson being back. And what makes Mitchell Robinson being back makes our perimeter defense better because Mitchell Robinson is back. OG and all that ain't got to cheat and play drop zone and all that. So now they can play these guys up front because they know they have someone that has interior presence down low. We always talk about this on this channel with me and Divine, man, about that north and south, east and west. Teams are going north and south on us consistently against Cat. Not that Cat's a bad defender. That's not an interior defender. His interior defense is not that good, but he will block your shot. You come in there and think that he ain't around the corner, he ain't gonna block your shot. Oh yeah, is he gonna deter you from going to the hole sometimes when he's standing right there? If he doesn't drop, yeah, he gonna do that sometimes. Mitch does that all the time. Once again, north and south. Teams do not go north and south against New York. You do not see Mitchell Robinson get dunked on. The defense that Tom Thibodeau derives from, even with Noel in the backcourt, that people try to go north and south on him, he defends the basket. Even with Hart being back there, Hart being back there, he showed them how to play interior defense, which he wasn't an arterial defensive type of guy. Played good arterial defense when he was there with the Knicks, when Mitch was hurt. So Mitch makes us a better team. And I think that just helps with Precious and Mikal sticking on the guys that are big scoring guys on the offense, on the offensive team.
Yeah, real talk. Yo, salute to the chat, man. Salute to everybody in the chat. Thank y'all for coming in. Julian, JR, my brother, Jermaine Royce, it was good, JR, man. Good to see you. I didn't know if I shout you out if I did, pardon me, man. But shoot to my man, Jermaine, man. Jermaine representing size 9, ladies and gentlemen. Listen, ladies and gentlemen, size 9 trying to grow his channel. Y'all make sure y'all go on YouTube and when he posts something, you know, he just started something down here, size 9 on YouTube. You got the highlight video. Y'all make sure y'all hold it down for the brother, man, and give him some support. Make sure we support size 9. Size 9 was good, man. Good to see you, my man. Real talk. Jay Mars was good. Crim's dad, everybody. Darren, salute to you guys. NYC B-Ball, my brother. Thank you for the super chat as always. You know, we appreciate that, man. On Diaz always representing NYC. Good look, my man. NY got the drip on right there. Thank you, my brother, for that super chat. Ladies and gentlemen, it's back, man. We back. We ready to go in here and try to close out this thing, man. We got 28 games to go out here and you know, try to get to where we need to get to. You know, and it's going to be a daunting task. Because like I said, we play the creme de la creme in the NBA in the next 28 games. But I do believe this team has built something. But Sean Powell, you know what's interesting to me, ladies and gentlemen? This is almost like a new season for the Knicks. Like coming out of this All-Star break, it's almost like the second season for these guys. Believe it or not, you know what I mean? They got a break. Now they got a chance to reevaluate what they did the first 50-something games that they played. Now they get to take these last 28 and say this is like coming into a second season for Cat and all them guys. They familiar with each other now. They know how each other play. Mikal know how each other play. They all know how you play now. So this is almost like a second season for them guys from here on to the playoffs. So I think I do like what Tibbs did in this standpoint. He played these guys a lot of minutes to get them familiar with each other. Played them a lot of minutes to get these guys, because you remember this is a brand new team, literally coming out the gate. Only 6 guys on the roster, I think, was here last year, and the other guys is new. So for him doing what he did to get these guys ready, to where we at now, and to be 36 and 18 with a brand new team is pretty impressive to me. Because like I said, you know, when you throwing something together, you got to let it all blend in. You got to put all the ingredients in there. You got to make sure you get the right ingredients. And I think he did a good job of putting these guys together and getting them ready for this run. You know what I mean? Because like I said, this is a new season to me, ladies and gentlemen. And let's see how it goes, man. We got the toughest schedule in the league. You know, and ain't nobody going to give us nothing. Everything we get is earned. You know what I mean? But I'm excited about it because, like I said, once we get fully loaded, I think this will be a pretty good basketball team. I think they're a pretty good basketball team now, but I just think they're going to be even more better. I really know how the Knicks get down, so I'm really looking forward to it, man. Indeed, my brother Saz 9, you know how we do, my man. It's real talk. Salute to Jay Chosen in the building, man. Salute to Jay Chosen, my man. NYC B-Ball, thank you for the chat again. Salute to everybody in the building. Thank y'all for coming in. We've been on a sabbatical for a little while, but the Knicks is back in gear, man. They ready to get it popping, and we ready to get it popping here. Knicks Real Talk with everybody in here, man. So do what we do, man. Y'all make sure y'all do what we do. We know how we do. We do it best. We always
hit that like and subscribe for your boys. Hit that like and subscribe for Knicks Real Talk. Hit that like and subscribe for your boys. Hit that like and subscribe for Knicks Real Talk.
Indeed, ladies and gentlemen, hit that button. Don't cost you nothing, man. Run them up with a thumbs up. And if you haven't subscribed to the channel, Tell a friend we in here, man, and we're going to get it popping. This with a stretch run. We're going to be live. We're going to be lit. Ladies and gentlemen, next week we will officially have the New York Knicks merch website up. Y'all can find and go on there and check out the drip and everything like that. So, we working and all that good stuff, man. And we're excited about the season, really, real talk, Shop Howard. But tonight, like I said, it's Knicks in Chicago tonight. We need to go out there and get that 37th win. This is a team we should beat. We must beat. And we will beat. You know what I mean? I'm confident with these guys, man. I think this team going to go out there and go hard. You're going to really see this team say, you know what? No excuses. We done played enough basketball together. Think about this here. It was crazy to me. To get all the rest of 39th win, to get all the rest that we need to get, Shop Powers, having this week off, Mikal get the rest up, Anunoby get the rest up, Josh Hart, all these guys, they got a chance, Deuce McBride got a chance to heal with the rib injury. All these guys who had these little nicks and bruises, salute to my man Tone Crow, but who had all these nicks and bruises, had all these little nagging injuries, they had a chance to heal them. They had a chance to sit back and watch a whole week of film. They had a chance to get in Terrytown or go be with their family, then get back maybe the last 3 days of the rest and got it popping. So I think these cats gonna be ready to go, just like I think a lot of the other teams gonna be ready to go. We Knicks fans though, so we only gonna speak about our Knicks, but I think it's gonna be exciting, man. I think it's gonna be exciting. We got 2 all-star cats who win their game at their position. Right now 2 of them got a chance to be all NBA. Because of what they're doing at the position that they're at, we'll see. But I'm really excited about it. But tonight we got to go out there and no Zach LaVine or no Zach LaVine. We got to go out there and punch these dudes in the mouth tonight, man. And don't take no prisoners, because every game we play now is all about going hard for 48 minutes. The Knicks don't have no excuse. I don't think they made it all year. But now, Shop Powers, knowing that this is the last stretch before we get ready to say when the playoffs come. So we got to take this last 2 months, a month and a half, or 2 months. It's almost the end of February now. This month almost over. But you know what? Now we got the whole month of March, about 10 days left in this month, and a little bit more. Let's almost say 2 months of basketball. And I think we got to go out there and go hard, man, and get these guys to where they need to go. So I'm excited about it tonight, man. I really am. Want to see these guys shut these dudes down. These guys we playing tonight they're not a defensive-minded team at all. They got a couple of guys, 1 or 2 guys who could play defense, but that's not their calling card. When we put up the stats in a few minutes, we'll tell you why. But I'm looking for the Knicks to play an all-out good game tonight, man. Just go out there and get it popping and try to will our way to a victory so we can move on to the Cleveland game tomorrow. It's a big game tomorrow, but we can't overlook these dudes. You know what I mean? We don't want to set our minds on Cleveland and act like these dudes ain't here and they fuck around running us out the gym. So you don't want that to happen. So let's hope the Knicks be on their game tonight, man. Shop how they represent and go and win this game tonight.
Yeah, this for the Knicks, this is going to be just what we've seen all year. You know what I mean? I still don't think this team has hit its hiatus. I still don't think the team is still can get better, and they still have things that they can do to make the team better. So I'm so optimistic about what's coming down this stretch coming right now. And as Devon said, in these 28 games, if we go 19-9, that's 55 wins.
Yep, 19-9.
If we go 14-14, if we go 14-14, we still a 50-win team this year. We would do as good as we did last year. 50-team win. With this team only playing those a lot of games that we're just talking about. And I think down this stretch, you will see the Knicks play a different style of basketball. And I'm saying this because I'm just being a homer, but I think they waited for Mitchell Robinson to come back. I think they said, listen, Mitch, we know you're going to come back. Take your time, homeboy. Don't rush yourself. We want you. We ain't going to do what we did to you last year and pull you back out there when you were still hurt coming off of that thing because we needed you. Nah. We are playing great basketball without you right now. We need you to be 100% better so we can get that extra 6 games from being a 500 team. 6 games, 6 extra games. So that makes us 20-8. So I think this was a plan. And now OG has played with Mitchell Robinson 5-on-5. So did Deuce McBride. these guys, Mitchell Robinson knows the plays. He knows the scheme. He just doesn't know all of the players. He hasn't played with Cat. He hasn't played with Mikal. But he has played with Josh Hart. He has played with Jalen Brunson. He has played with Deuce McBride. He has played with Precious Achua. Those guys were on the team last year when he got hurt. You know what I mean? When he got pulled down and hurt his foot again by Embiid. So he it's not like he doesn't know players on the team. He has played. He hasn't played with Payne. He hasn't played with Shamuth. But a lot of the guys he's played with Josh Hart. So he's played with some of these guys. So this coming down the stretch is not going to be like he's filling in or he's a new player that has to know the how to figure out the playbook and where to be at and all this. He knows that already. If you don't know, Mitchell Robinson is the eldest tenured Knick right now, being on the team almost 7 years. You know what I mean? Not on the court, being on the team. So with Mitchell Robinson coming back, that's going to make us stronger, I hope. If he stays healthy for this next 28 games plus 16, then we're golden. And I'm just hoping that with the whatever, if we pick up somebody at March 1st, if it is the TJ Warren or whoever it may be, if we drop the Dwell Wright dude and pick up TJ Warren and maybe he can scoot Okiki in here too, so be it. Whatever the Knicks, I'm running with Leon Rose. With Leon Rose, Leon Rose we trust. And you know, he led us astray one year, but he was just filling in to make money for the. If we picked up Evan Fournier and we picked up Kemba Walker to make two good moves after we let those two guys go. And I mean, they were trading chips, trading pieces, and they worked out the way they should have. We couldn't get nobody when we wanted to get somebody, so we picked up those guys because they had money on their books and they could be worth some at the end of the year. So it is what it is, you know what I mean? And since then, we have picked up OG Anunoby, Josh Hart, Cat, Mikal Bridges. Come on, man. And I think this team is going to do what they need to do against Chicago tonight. Chicago, like Devon said, is not a defensive-minded team, and now their lackluster is with their offense when Zach LaVine is gone. So it's going to be a different team for them. We can't take them lightly, but we have had some days off. I hope that the rust doesn't last the whole first quarter. I hope the rust falls off quick, and we could get back to our winning ways with 2 games on a winning streak. Let's make it 3 tonight.
Yeah. We're gonna dive into the we're gonna get into the stats. I mean, you know, everything, man, the injury report, everything. We to get into that and talk about that, man. We get back in here. It's Divine, it's Shaw Power, it's the chat. To everybody coming in, man. JM3000, what's good, my man? Old head, what's pop, my man? I see you, my brother. Eyeballs, I see you. And everybody, man. To everybody, I see everybody. Eyeballs, y'all know what it is. But listen, man. I think these cats is ready to go get it, man. I think the Knicks going in and get it tonight, get it popping, and ready. Will themselves to a victory, man, so we can get it popping. So let's get ready to get into this thing right quick, man. Let's look at the end reports and all that stuff, and we get back at it, man. We talk about it on the other side, and all that good stuff, man. So let me go here right quick. Y'all bear with me 1 second, ladies and gentlemen, and I get to that. Let me get out of here. But yeah, I'm excited about what's going on tonight, Shaw Powell, and I think we're going to make a difference tonight. I think they go out there and handle their business tonight. I don't think you're going to see no more of these lackluster games for the New York Knicks, ladies and gentlemen, where they just out there lollygagging, none of that. They're going to go out there and go hard for the rest of the year. So we just got to hope that, you know, they stay true to form, man, and just go out there and do what they do. Get in beast mode and get it popping tonight. So I'm really looking forward to that, man. And I think we go out there and do what we do tonight. And if I think we will ourselves to a victory, I think we'd be good. And I think we will. I think we come play tonight for sure. No doubt in my mind, Knicks go get it popping tonight. And if I think we do that, we'll be all right, man. So let me try to get this thing set up for you guys real quick. Then we get back at it, man. Pardon me for that, ladies and gentlemen. There you go right there. Listen, you know, for us tonight, Shop House, we just got to go out there. Obviously, we got the Chicago Bulls out there tonight, and they're going to go out there and do what they try to do against the Knicks tonight, man. So we got to go out there and play ball, ladies and gentlemen. Here you go. If you look at the team stats right now, 22-33 for them. They going the other way, 11 games under 500. We 36-18. They 10th in the standings. We third in the standards. They 12 and 14 away. We 19 and 10 at home. I love to win that game tonight. We'd be over 500 at home, man. That's awesome, man. That's playing over 500. Almost 20 and 10. They 18th in offense rate. We number 2 in offense rating. They number 27th in defense rate. We number 18. I think that had a lot to do with the last couple of games, not having Amanobi there.
That 45 point. That 45 point.
Yeah, that 145.
Yeah.
But overall in the NBA, we ranked number 10. But the rating point, we at 18, but overall, I think we net rating is 10 in the NBA. They 23rd in net rating, we number 5. Ladies and gentlemen, just alone, they 27th in defense. We number 2 in offense. That's a 25-point swing. So, and we still better than them defensively. That's why I don't see the Knicks losing this game tonight. All we got to do is play defense, and the game is over because they can't stop us at 27th in the defensive rating, and we number 2 in offense rating. They can't stop us, so I don't see them even coming close to that tonight. If you look at real quick, we just go through everything. Team leaders, obviously, Vucevic 19 a game, Brunson 26, Vucevic 10 rebounds, Cat 13 rebounds, Josh Giddey 6 assists, Jalen Brunson 7.5 assists. They 1-5 in their last 5 games. We are 4-1 in our last 5 games, playing some pretty good basketball. Only lost with the Boston Celtics. Last time we played them, they beat us on that back-to-back coming against OKC, 139 to 126. Obviously, you can see our defense don't give up no 139 points on a regular. So that lets you know what type of game that was. Legs tired. OKC, a hard-fought game. Cat had 44. Levine had 33. Josh, 16 rebounds. Josh, 10 assists. I don't think you see no numbers compared, nothing like that.
I think he had a triple-double that night.
Yep, facts. They got the black drip on tonight. They got the white drip in New York tonight. For starting lineups, Lonzo Ball, Kobe White, Ayo Dosunmu, he's a good defender. He can defend with the best of them. But other than that, Giddey and Vucevic, he's not a good defender down there. I think Cat eat him alive tonight. So it should really be an all-out bully ball. They can score the ball, though. But their numbers still don't compare to ours. You look at their numbers, 7, 18, 12, 12, and 19, opposed to 26, 17, 16, pressing 2 and playing damn good basketball for the New York Knicks, ladies and gentlemen. You talking about still getting 90 points for your starting lineup. Liddell and Patrick Williams is out for them guys today, man. And for the New York Knicks, ladies and gentlemen, that's what all we've been waiting for. Anunoby's a game time decision. Josh Hart is out. McCullough Jr. is a game time decision, and Mitchell Robinson is out. And we fine by that because we do got a back-to-back tomorrow. I think that's the reason why they might have been holding him out, Shaw Powers, due to the fact that we do have a back-to-back tomorrow. So I think that's why you might don't see Josh Hart and a couple of other guys. But like I said, Mitchell Robinson is around the corner. And Anunoby is right here. These guys played 5-on-5 in the gym the other day, full practice, no limitations. I'm just really looking for these guys to get out here and get it going, man. It's going to be fun to watch the last 28 games. And for these guys tonight, I don't expect the Knicks to even come close to get dealing with these guys on a tight game. I think this should be a blowout game tonight, and Knicks get ready to go into Cleveland tomorrow. Hopefully that's the way you want it to go. I don't think it should be no excuses for the Knicks now. And no more excuse for New York. We didn't have none even prior to this. What I'm saying is we can't say that because this team, we didn't bring our A game. I think it should be all about A game from here on out. We shouldn't have no lackluster performances from here on out. We done got through that part of the year after the All-Star break. Prior to that, getting to know each other and all this good stuff. So now it should all be all about just executing your game plan and making it happen. So I'm excited about it, man. I think these cats go ahead and get it tonight, get these boys up out of here, and then we get ready to do what we do, man, against Cleveland tomorrow. Shaw Powers, what's your thoughts on this game tonight, man? And we'll talk about the matches in a minute, but how you see this thing going tonight, and give me some of your some variables about this thing that you want to see go our way tonight.
Yeah, it all depends on how Tom Thibodeau sends out the lineup tonight. I'm pretty sure if OG is back tonight, Precious may be back to the bench, and if Josh Hart is out, maybe they will start Deuce, if he's playing tonight. So it's a little hard to predict what the lineup is going to be, with Josh Hart being out. You know what I mean? So but other than that, I think the Knicks they have had time to play together. They have had time to talk together. They have, as you said, Divine. Not that I don't think the Knicks is going to win all 28 games. I'm going to come out here every night thinking that they're going to win 28 games, but they will lose some games. And this is not a game that I want them to lose, especially coming from out of this break. especially having all the rest that they had, especially having all the time to play together and work some new plays and see some nuances in the offense and the defense. So I think tonight is going to be a night that they have to showcase somebody. And who's perfect to showcase other than Cat? Let's showcase Cat and let's play some bully ball. Let's stay consistent with scoring 60% in the field goal percentage from the foul line down. Let's stay consistent in that. Let's see Mikel bounce back from having some not so good offensive games. Very good defense, not the best in offense. So let's see if he could get back into his knocking down those corner 3-point shots and knocking down some of those middies that he's been knocking down so freaking and so well for us this whole year. And see if Deuce, if that impact to the rib really, is it something to really pay attention to. Hopefully he'll be back out there tonight and he'll be banging and let's see if he can get his shot back. He was playing pretty well until he got that abrasion to his rib. So let's see if he can get back out there and knock down some shots because we're gonna need everybody down this stretch. The lowest I want to see this team play is B minus basketball, and I mean I don't want to see no anything under B minus, and B minus is being real chippy, and I mean because I B plus is where I want them to be, B plus and better. I want them to come out every game to play the A game because if they do the variables that we talk about towards the end of the game every night, it's hard to beat this team. And with the stretch coming up, this is what I want to see. I want to see them play these games. The one good thing, I think the Knicks have the most back-to-back games in the league for these next 28 games. I think they have 6 or 7, something like that. I think I've seen. I know they got the 3 against Cleveland. I know Cleveland, every game we play, Cleveland is a back-to-back. I think it's 6 back-to-back games that the Knicks have. And the benefit, the badness to that is because every team that we play the back-to-back is Cleveland. At least the next couple of three hard teams coming off of back-to-backs. The good thing is after the back-to-backs, they get a couple of days off to relax. You know what I mean? So I guess it's a double-edged sword right there. But with that being said, this game tonight is nothing to be played with. We get out here and slap these guys up, man. I want to see. I don't got a big win tonight, but I got a pretty hefty win that I think the Knicks should be able to pull out tonight.
Yeah, real talk. Yo, salute to everybody in chat. NYC, my brother, thank you for the super chat again. You know how much we appreciate you for that, man. Helping keep the lights on. Peace to the God, Allah wise. Salute to you, King Ribby, my brother. What's popping? Salute to everybody in the chat, man. Y'all hit that button for your brothers, man. Run them up with a thumbs up. Let's get it popping in here because the Knicks gonna get it popping out there tonight, man. Salute to everybody, man. Overhead, like I said, everybody, man. The building, Jay Choden. Salute to the chat. We open up the panel, Jay. In roughly about 8 minutes. But Shot Power tonight is one of the things where you got to go out there. And just like I said, I don't think the Knicks going to be in that I'm taking team for granted mode anymore. I think that's a wrap. I think we done got through the first over half of the season. The first 50 games of the season was like a fill out mentality, get to know each other and get to know this, figure out how each other get down. But what I'm happy about this last 28 games, Shot Powers, I am so happy we have this schedule. Here's why, ladies and gentlemen, we are playing none but straight contenders. Think about this. We playing a lot of contenders. So if we fare well like I think we would against them in the regular season, that means we know we can handle them in the playoffs. So if we have the outcome that I think we're gonna have. I'm hoping it's 19-9. If we can establish a 19-9 record in these last 28 games, that means that we have faced all the top contenders in the NBA because we done played the whole NBA, obviously. And right now we have handled a lot of good teams in the a lot of teams in the NBA pretty fairly well. That's in the top contender. Remember, before we went on the All-Star break, we beat the number 2, the number 3, the number 5 teams in the West.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
And we beat them convincingly too. So now we get to go up against the guys who we know that we want to beat to let them know that, you know what, we're going to be a problem in the East. So obviously, if we get to get Boston back, I think we will. Like I said, I think if Anunoby would have been in that Boston game when we got down, it could have been different. I don't think Jason Tatum would have ran them up like that. I think when we got down to 97, 94 in that third quarter with a couple of stops here and there, it could have went different. Who knows? But I guess what I'm trying to say is next time we play Boston on Sunday, ladies and gentlemen, 1:00 game. Make sure y'all be in there. We got Boston and Boston going on Sunday, 1:00. OG might be back. Well, OG should be back. Probably that might be Mitchell Robinson. If Mitchell Robinson don't play tomorrow, that might be Mitchell Robinson's first game back Sunday. So, and I think, we get ready to go into this season with Josh Hart be back in the next couple of games. I don't know if he's going to play tomorrow. I thought they probably sit him out tonight before he could play tomorrow against Cleveland. But whatever case may be, once we get these guys all together, then that's when we really going to see what this team is made of. So I'm looking forward to it, man. We just want to be one of them teams going into the playoffs healthy. Make sure we healthy going into the playoffs. Make sure in the next 20 games or whatever, Mitch get a rhythm. Anunoby get his rhythm back a little bit. Josh Hart get healthy. And Deuce McBride. And soon to Deuce McBride, man. I think he's about to welcome another child in the world, or his first child in the world. I'm not sure if it's first or second, but salute to Deuce McBride and his significant other. About to have a child coming in, man. That's big for him, man. Salute to Deuce McBride, man. Real talk. But other than that, ladies and gentlemen, it's all about just closing out these last 28 games. Closing out on a good note, jocking ourselves in position. We right there where we need to be. We in striking distance a second, but we got about a 3 or 4 game lead from the 4th team in the NBA. So it looked like the Knicks got a chance to stay in that top 3. They really do. So let's hope that we do this and they stay where they need to be at, Shot Powers, and then we move on from there. But for us tonight, let's talk about this game tonight right quick. I don't think they got no matchups for the Knicks. I don't think Vucevic can even remotely deal with Karl Anthony Towns. If Karl Anthony Towns on tonight, he might go for 50 tonight. And I think the last time I said this against them, I think, matter of fact, Shot Powers, that night I said he gonna go against 50 against He went for 44. You know what I mean? Vucevic is just not a defender, ladies and gentlemen. Let's just call it what it is. So I'm looking at this Karl Anthony Towns to just exploit that dude tonight. And I'm also looking for Jalen Brunson to go out there against Josh Giddey or Kobe White and do what he do. I think we got some firepower on the offense side to give it to these guys, and I think our defense will be special tonight. I think you're about to see a Tom Thibodeau defense the rest of the way out, ladies and gentlemen. So, like I said, we ranked 10th in the association, net rate in the association, entire association. So still we got a lot of things we try to critique, but I think having a week off and a lot of film study and a lot of rest. Let's see how these guys come out tonight, Shot Power. I think tonight can dictate a lot about the Knicks, how they're going to play the rest of the season. If the Knicks go out there and hold this team who could score the ball under 100 or around 100, then I think we'd be in good shape from what I think, where I think this team should be at. Let's see how it goes, ladies and gentlemen. I think they get a pop tonight, just like they getting a popping down there. We get a pop in here. Buzzer Beater was good. Dave Smith, Dave Haas was good, my man. Good to see you. Good to see everybody. AP, my man, was good with you. Good to see you in the building, man. On Dias, everybody. King Ribby, the God, peace, everybody, man. Let's get it. NYC, thank you for the super chat and all that good stuff, man. Y'all know what it is, man. Hit that button for your brothers, man. You know how we get down up here.
Hit that like and subscribe for your boys. Hit that like and subscribe for Knicks Real Talk. Hit that like and subscribe for your boys. Hit that like and subscribe for Knicks Real Talk.
Yes, indeed, ladies and gentlemen. Hit that button. Stop fronting. Don't cost you nothing, man. Let's get it pumping, man. We in here, man. We doing the damn thing. It's Shot Power, the Bind. Shot Power, the pregame show. We do what we do. They do what they do. Let's get it, man. I'm excited about this thing, ladies and gentlemen. This is the best part of the season. Let's see how the Knicks get it popping tonight. They go down there and win this game tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, we 37-18. Then when we get to 38, hopefully we beat Cleveland all 38, 18, 20 games over 500. Ladies and gentlemen, I would love to see the Knicks somehow go 4-1 in the next 5 games. I'll take the 3-2, but I want the 4-1. 4-1 pretty much puts us at 40 wins and 19 losses. Like Phil Jackson said, 40-19 pretty much puts you as a contender. And I know these Knicks are contenders, you know what I mean? So I'm not backing down for that by no means. But I'm Shot Power. I can't wait till I see that Mitchell Robinson, Karl Anthony Towns, Anunoby, Mikal Bridges, and Jalen Brunson all in together at one time. I'm looking forward to seeing that. I just want to see that, just to see we going at it with 2 7-footers like Cleveland is, like Milwaukee is, you know what I mean? Like Boston could do. Now we got a chance to be able to throw 2 7-footers in there at a time where you can send Anunoby back to his natural position. You can send Mikal back to his natural position. It takes a lot of pressure off them guys, having a rim protector back there. Cat go out there like he did in Minnesota, play from the outside in a little bit, knowing that you got somebody down there who could take the pressure off you from a defense standpoint. So it's a lot of good variables that can happen for us in the next couple of days. But primary with Mitchell Robinson coming back, ladies and gentlemen, Mitchell Robinson is not a saver. He's just another piece to the puzzle. Let me reiterate that. We're not asking Mitchell Robinson to come in here and save the Knicks, ladies and gentlemen. What we are asking Mitchell Robinson is to be a piece of the puzzle. And like I said, at the beginning of the year, Shot Powers, Leon Rose, he must have went to Walmart or Target or Toys R Us, bought a box, put some gift wrap on it, took it the time to be know what it was. It was a jigsaw puzzle, ladies and gentlemen. You know what Tom Thibodeau did? He either went to his house, or he went to Tarrytown, dumped that jigsaw puzzle out on the table. He started putting all them pieces together. But guess what happened? 3 of them pieces didn't fall out the box. Landry Shamet, Precious Achua, and Mitchell Robinson. But he finally got one piece out the box. That was Precious Achua. Then he got another piece fell out the box, and that was Landry Shamet. Now that final piece that didn't fall out that jigsaw puzzle just got played 5-on-5 yesterday. Now the New York Knicks jigsaw puzzle is complete. The picture is set. Now they get to go out there and put this mosaic up there and see how it looks against the rest of the NBA. I think this team is ready to get it popping. We won 50 games last year, ladies and gentlemen. I ain't backing down this year. This team is just a good team. Let's see how it goes. Dave, I hope you're right. If we see Mitch tomorrow against Jared Allen, them play, I don't care if Mitch play 10 minutes. I just want to see him out there. I just want to see him out there, you know, and see how this thing look with them boys out there. So let's see, Shot Power. It should be fun, man. I'm really looking excited about this thing tomorrow. Real talk, man. And they get it popping tonight and go out there in Cleveland, play a hard-fought game, win or lose. Just go out there and show and prove. Ladies and gentlemen, that's the number 1 team in the East right now. Almost probably one number team in the NBA right now. So you know, it ain't like if we lose to Cleveland, we lost to no scrub. But I'm not even looking at it like that. I think the Knicks go out there and let Cleveland know, hey, we beat you without Julius Randle in the playoffs for a couple of games. We can do it again. I know they got a good team out there, ladies and gentlemen. Not disrespecting them, but we got a good team in New York too. We got a damn good team in New York. We've been saying it all year, and so far, much as people want to deny the Knicks got a good team, they do got a good team. And now they get to go on the show and prove against everybody, and from here on out, that who you may think that's better than them, or you think that's equal to them. I'm looking forward to a Shot Power. So let's get it popping, man, and we get it going. And let me throw this in there for Jay and all that good stuff. But yeah, man, Shot Power. Other than that, I'm really excited about tonight and moving forward with this team. But we got to get it going for real.
Yeah. That was the greatest soliloquy I could. The way you put that jigsaw puzzle thing with Mitchell Robinson being that piece.
Final piece of that puzzle, brother.
That was beautiful. That was beautiful, man, because you're right. With all those things that we have not had in that puzzle, we're going to have them right now to put on the table to see where we at. And that's what we need to see. And I mean, if all those pieces, like Divine just said, came in October together, we're third right now when we didn't have 3 of those pieces. Where would we be if we had Mitchell Robinson starting the year with Larry, with Shamet and Precious? Where would we be right now? We are third in the East right now without all 3 of those players. 21 games at least from Precious, 20-some games from at least Shamet, plus Deuce McBride and Payne being hurt in that second unit. Where would we be right now if we had all those guys that was here? I don't know. You know, that's quagmire. Something that you have to think about. Something to make you go, But it is what it is, man. You know, with us having these pieces, can we go on a nice little run now? I've been predicting, and that's me and my fandom, that in these next 28 games coming up, I think we're going to go on a 10-game run. I think we're going to finally hit a 10-game winning streak. We got 9 the year last year. We got 9 this year. I think we're going to go on a 10-game winning streak. And this is the perfect opportunity for us to win the next 8 games. So let's see what happens. I'm down for that. We're getting back our guns. OG should be back tonight. Deuce should be back tonight. Shamet should probably play some minutes tonight. Payne has been playing phenomenal. Precious has been playing. Precious $6 million. You want to take Precious for $6 million? That boy has been playing some ball, and he has been the precious one. He has been so precious for this team, man. So, Cat's been phenomenal, all-star this year. Jalen Brunson been phenomenal, and our ancillary players, our role players, Josh Hart, OG Anunoby, and Mikal Bridges. How can you even say that we don't have a good team with what all the names that I just mentioned? This team is legit, man. Like Devon always said, if I was a betting man, how many games you be up, Devon? How many games?
I'd be up 18, something like that.
How many games you be winning? You be up right now? Come on, man. This team is not a 500 team. This team is playing over 500 all year. Yeah, we had a stretch where we had 4 or 5 games. I forgot the loser streak. All those loser streaks in a row. Yeah, it happens to all the teams. Boston had it. Cleveland had it. OKC had it. 2 or 3 losing game. Yeah, they all had it. It's not like it's just the Knicks that has had that. So I'm thinking tonight they come out here and they punch these guys right in the face, man. I don't think if they feel the way I've been feeling on this stream, because I'm a little bit more antsy tonight, a little bit more uppity tonight, because I think the Knicks are gonna come out here and really these next 8, 9, 10 games that you think that the Knicks are gonna have a hard game, it's gonna make it look like a cakewalk. I think in these next 28 games, hopefully when Mitchell Robinson come back, we could take down our defensive, the offensive scoring for the other team. We're giving up about 112 points. Let's get that down to 107. Let's get that down to 107 before these next 28 games. 105, somewhere where we used last year when we used to keep teams. Let's make that happen. We're 18th now because these last couple of games we gave up a lot of points. We won the games, but we gave up a lot of points to win the game. Went to overtime, a lot of points. Let's see if we can narrow that down by the end of the year where we could get to from 18 to 11th and still stay second in offense. And let's see where we be ranked at then. I got the Knicks winning 21-7. I think the Knicks could. I think we're going 21-7. I think we're going to get to that 57 win. That's where I got us at. That's my high. My low is where Divine is 55. And I mean, I think 55 is achievable. With the next 28 games that we got, yes, I think that is achievable, but I got higher expectations. I think 2 more of those games that Devon think that where we will be at 55, I think we can win 2 more. That's just me and my fandom. I think this is one of the teams that we beat up tonight, man. I want to beat these guys bad, man. They didn't got lucky off of every game they won against us off of back-to-backs. I really want to hurt this team tonight. I mean, let's beat them big tonight.
Yeah. Well, listen, let me bring Jay Chosen in the building to the panel, man. We keep getting it popping and all that good stuff, man. But salute to everybody in the chat. Thank y'all for coming in. Real talk, man. This is the pregame show. We do what we do. Knicks got it going on tonight, man, at the world most famous arena against the Chicago Bulls. This ain't the Chicago Bulls that was the past couple of days, the past couple of weeks, a month. They made a trade, got rid of one of they long times veteran players who was really good at what he do with Zach LaVine, but like I said, they still got some young guys on there who looking to establish themselves, and they still got the veteran Vucevic there. So, we're going to see how they get down tonight, man. But let me bring Jay Chosen in the building. Jay Chosen, what's good, my man? Good to see you. What's popping? What's going on, man? Holla at your boy.
Yo, what's good? Feeling antsy, huh? The fancy. No doubt, man. Look, man, super excited. It's nice to see you. It feels like a year and a day has passed, man. When there's no basketball on, I get a little nuts, man. I can't lie to you, man. It's crazy. I'm a sports head. As much as they needed rest, and I'm really glad they got it at the perfect time. To me, they got it at the perfect time. With the people who were ailing, the ailments that were happening, the people that we're looking to bring back and add the additions. So you do all the mathematics with it. And it was a perfect time mathematically for them to be on a resting period. It wasn't a perfect time for me to rest with no basketball, but it was a great time for our New York Knicks. Now, I'm going to take it one step further. I'm going to do that Price is Right dollar. I think they can get to 58 wins. That's my prediction. And maybe I just want it because that's what I predicted. Right? We all want to get to what we predict. Every time we predict, at night I want to see them do that. But you know what? Most importantly, I just want to see them gel, do a little more Italian, be good, stick and improve and continue to improve. Whether they get to 50, whether they get to 51, whether they get to any of our numbers. The truth of the matter is none of that shit really matters.
Facts.
As long as they get better and we take that energy into the playoffs. That's really the goal, right? But they getting 58 wins.
Yeah, real talk. Hey, you know what? I think no matter who you are, the playoff team, if you want to be considered a bona fide contender nowadays, you got to win 50 games. You got to win 50. I don't think you could think about it. If you don't win 50, in the 82 game season, you playing around 500. You know what I mean? So it's 82 games. So if you win 50, at least you go 50 and 32. What about if you go, hypothetically go 47? Then 47, you really only playing close to 500 b-ball. You know what I mean? So that's why, like I said, I want to see this team do what they do. Jay Chosen, I think they will get there. I agree with you on Shot Power. I think they can win more than 55. You know what I mean? I just try to be modest about this thing. You know what I mean? Be a little modest and everything. Yeah. But I'm excited about it. I think they got the players. They got the formula. They got the coach. I think they got everything they need. I think we underestimate the acquisition of Maurice Cheeks on the offense. Look at our offense, ladies and gentlemen. This is Maurice Cheeks coming in here. You know what I mean? Giving timetable upper hand with the offense. Now we just got to find a way, like Shot Powell and we all say, get back to what we do best, is play defense. And I think that Anunoby, McHale, Mitch, McBride, Pressure Achua, we got enough defense. See, one thing I'm happy about this team, Shot Powers, we not one of the teams who not only we are a defensive team, but we got defensive players. You know what I mean? So right. I think a lot of teams sometimes they got to play defense by committee because they players are not really good defensive players. But this is one team where your two guard is a good defensive player. Your small forward, your power forward are good defensive players. Now you bring back a center on your team who's a good player. You got Deuce and Bride and Campaign who good defenders at the one. So from the point guard to the center position on our team, we got a good defender at every one of them positions. That's different than a lot of teams. You know what I mean? Like, we literally got, if Jalen Brunson's not a great defender, but Campaign and Deuce and Bride play above average defense. Now you got McHale who played defense at the 2. You got Josh Hart who played defense at the 3. You got Anunoby who played defense at the 4. Now you got Mitchell Robinson who played defense at the 5, along with Precious Achua. So only thing to me, and I think y'all guys were talking about it earlier in the chat, I understand a lot of these players that we want to come up here. It's only one player in that G League that's worthy of even being on this Knicks squad, and that's TJ. That's it. I get the Okiki thing, but you know what? He just got cut 2 days ago. See, these guys, some of these guys that we want to see up here, that's why where they at. Because look at Okiki went to a 10-day with Philly. Philly let him go, and
Philly sucked.
I think TJ Warren is the only one down there. For this squad. Only reason I say that because if this was like a normal playoff, maybe we trying to get to the playoffs, I can understand bringing Okiki up. I really do, because we just trying to get. But man, we got a talented roster. But I think because of TJ Warren, his NBA experience, because he's been in these big games. He's been in these big games before. That's the only dude down there I really believe that Tom Thibodeau would bring up. Because you know why? If they was that good, he would have brought them up sometime this season already with all them injuries we had. You see what I'm saying? That's what I think. That's a point. I guess what I'm trying to say is, when we was down all these players, why did they bring them boys up then? I think TJ Warren is that one dude, 6'7", maybe close to 6'8", straight scorer, not just a 3-point shooter. He's a scorer. So I could see TJ Warren with Mitchell Robinson, Preston Achua, TJ Warren, Deuce McBride, and Campaign. I could see that. I really could. Let's see how it goes. They might not even come up. I don't know. But out of all the dudes, I think he was. See, here's the thing. Okiki never been in a big spot in the playoff. He might get in there and choke. He ain't never been there. He don't have the pedigree from experience. He'll be like Quentin Grimes and all them dudes to me, because he only been in the league 4 years. He was on Orlando, got cut. The dude not even in the NBA, ladies and gentlemen. This is important. I don't care what you do in the G League, but this dude is not in the NBA on no team. No team. These guys, they are where they are for a reason. That's why teams didn't want them. That's why Philly didn't want them. And Philly can use them with all the damn injuries they got. So that's why I think that the Knicks saying, know what, TJ Warren, keep fine-tuning your game. We got a spot for you. He's the only one I think make dividends. Because who to say, would Okiki come in here, or not only Okiki, even this Brown, anybody, them dudes have not proven that they can play in the playoffs, and I don't think they benefit the Knicks. Because that'd be like bringing in Jacob Toppin to me. I'm just using it hypothetically. But I think TJ Warren He done got $18 million contract, $20 million a year contract.
Right.
He know how to get down.
Right.
That's my
in the thick eyebrow days.
I think that's my only concern. But you know what? I don't even know if we need him. But I tell you what, I didn't got no problem with TJ Warren being that bucket getter. See, Deuce McBride is a shooter. Campaign is a shooter. TJ Warren is a scorer, ladies and gentlemen.
And he's a big body.
Yeah, he get buckets from everywhere. I guess I say all that to say that's why I think Shy Powers. I'm excited about what the Knicks going to do with that final roster spot, no matter what happens. I think they'd be good to go. I just want to put that out there for my thought. Not saying that I don't think that they worthy of being here. I'm just concerned about guys like that who haven't did anything on a championship caliber roster. I mean, you talking about guys who ain't did nothing. I mean, like I said, and so I don't know if we're at a development stage right now. I think Knicks is contenders. So I don't know if we need to bring anybody here who trying to develop their game. I think TJ Warren game been developed. Or we need him to come in here and just fit the pieces of the puzzle like we talked about earlier. I don't know, Shy Powell. What's your thoughts on that, man? And what do you think the Knicks need to do in these next? Do you think they need to bring these guys up? Are you good with where we at right now, or you think we need to bring some guys up? What's your thoughts on that?
I think I like Okiki. I'm not going front. I like Okiki because of his defense. And you are right. He has not been anywhere. And I think he went to the 10-day contract, but I think they let him go because they didn't want to pay him the money. I mean, they didn't want to sign him. I think that Philly is tanking right now, so they said, let's let him go. We'll just roll with what we got on the bench, and we tanking anyway. We ain't going nowhere this year. And Embiid, I think, is out for the year. Or is he out for the year? I think did he hurt himself again?
Off and on.
I think tonight, Embiid.
Oh, yeah, well, he's been back and forth, face mask, and whatever. Somebody need to break that over anyway. I don't want to go deep. But I like
somebody need to pull him down.
I like Kiki, but your point is so valid, Divine. It is so valid because TJ has been there, and he is a scorer.
Fact.
He is not a shooter. He is a scorer. Like you said, the cornrows and the thick eyebrows. I remember he lightened the Knicks up a couple of times. He can score the basketball. And I think that he comes up. And if he does come up, that puts Shaman in pressure. Whoever comes up, if either one of these guys come up, that puts Shaman's job in trouble. You know what I mean? Because Shaman's been playing stellar defense, but his offense, he came around 1 or 2 games, scored 6 to 8 points, but it's not, you know what I mean? His defense has been stellar, but if we could get someone that can play a little bit, because TJ defense is pretty okay. It's okay, but he's a scorer. He's a Alec Burks 2.0. You know what I mean? He is that guy that can take over a game in a quarter. You know what I mean? He get hot, he gets microwave hot. So I like him coming up too. I always said it's going to be 2. I'm hoping that they let Deron go and bring up Kiki and TJ, because TJ has been talked about. Only reason why we haven't brought TJ up because his tendency his tenure in the NBA, because he's a veteran, and they would have to give him the veteran minimum, which will put us over the salary cap. That's the only reason why he hasn't been up. You know what I mean? Kiki, I believe so too. I think the money to sign him would have put us over 2. So I like that idea of having TJ with Precious and Mitchell Robinson and Payne and Deuce. That is now you're cooking with something. Now you're talking about, I could taste that. That's nice. To compare with a 10-man roster to really anyway, that you already know how my spill goes with that. So I like that move right there, and I think that could be something. So one of them is coming up, and I think TJ has been the totem pole. I don't want to say the totem pole. He has been the man in the mirror for the longest, and they just waiting to March come. They already gave him a hand, wink, 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 handshake. Yeah, come on, we're going to get you in here. We just can't pay you that money right now. But get us in there and get you a championship, and your stock will be rising too.
What's your thoughts on that, Jay Choden, with these guys, man? Who, if the Knicks do bring up anybody, like I just asked Sharp Howard, who and why? And it might not even be them two. It could pretty much be any, but I think this team is set. But give me your thoughts on that, though.
Well, listen, I think whoever's going to come up right now is most likely not going to play a whole bunch no matter what. Even if it's TJ, even if whoever it is, they're not going to play a whole bunch. Now, what they will do is if they do get some burn and they play well, then whoever is the least man out, and in my case, I think it's Shamit right now, will get less burn, right? So a 6-7-3, because Shamit's playing a 3 right now, doesn't look bad to me coming off the bench. You're talking about a big,
and he can rebound.
and right, so he rebounded and he's playing, and Mitch comes back, Precious goes back to the bench, and that leaves you with 6'7", 6'7", 6'9", 7 foot, 3, 4, 5, with two good defending, shooting,
point of attack guys.
point of attacks in the front court, in the back court. Pardon me. So, you know what, TJ? I also been seeing what's his face, Okiki. His defense. A couple of years ago, he had an incredible run. You know, a really good run at towards the end of the year when they needed him, when it was kind of over. The season was kind of over. He could play defense. If we needed a defender right now, I would say bring him up. You know, 100%, bring him up. However, I don't think anybody's coming up except for maybe TJ, and then I don't know how that works. Like, who's at the end of the bench right now? Is
Toppin, Bacone, some of the rookie guys.
They'll probably waive Matt Ryan and Wright. Yeah, Matt Ryan and Wright. They'll waive
and
them.
Delon Wright, the kid we just got.
Yeah, they'll probably waive both of those guys.
Well, they could wave them goodbye. In my case, I don't really care. They could wave the rest of them goodbye. They're not doing. If you're not doing, it's what you've done for me lately. What are you doing for me right now? I don't really think, Matt Ryan could shoot. He doesn't play. It doesn't matter. We need people who are going to play. I think the people who are going to play are the bulk of the time are those 5 people to start. Now, Precious has proved himself to be one of the number one off the bench. If things have changed, right? If things have changed, then like for instance, it's saying here OG is not starting. Deuce and Precious are both starting tonight.
Okay.
What I'm looking at right now, OG's out. He's still out.
Smart.
Not bad move. It's
smart.
Chicago. It's Chicago. We should get it done. No more Levine. Their best player doesn't play defense. He could score. He's a good center still. I used to want to give Vucevic in the middle because we had no center back then. As a secondary unit before we got iHeart. I'm talking about like I wanted somebody to score. Let Mitch play the middle. But you know what? Here's the deal, man. If anybody comes up, if anybody's to come up right now, I would say would be TJ Warren. And I think that would be the only move to really make. I mean, what other move would you make? I don't think there's another move to make. There's nobody down there anymore. They just got rid of the big man, right? The big man just signed a 10-day somewhere else.
Yeah, he signed in Dallas.
Dallas
Brown. Yeah, Brown.
I'll tell you one thing though. I'm gonna tell you why I'm not really shitting on the player. I'm just talking about at this time. Now next year, you bring Okiki from the door. You understand what I'm saying? Now you bring him from the door at the beginning of the season. Yep. He's on the roster.
Yep.
And by the time he get to a certain point of the season, he'll have all the experience he needs. But I just think for now, I don't think they get him because listen, I do think with Mitchell Robinson and Anunoby coming back, our defense gets better. That's for sure. It ain't gonna get worse. You know what I mean? Yeah, so, but I do think that no matter which way the Knicks go, because like I said, next year Precious Chua might get a bag, ladies and gentlemen. See what I'm saying? Are the Knicks going to be able to keep Precious Chua next year? If they can't keep Precious Chua, then that spot can go to Kiki. and they give
I
him
sure
a
hope they
nice,
can, man.
yeah. And see, and that's probably what the Knicks banking on. Jay Chosen, they probably figure, like, listen, if we can't keep Precious Achiuwa for 12, 13 million next year, because he's going to get his money because he's playing worth it. So if they have to lose Precious Achiuwa, and I don't, and here's the thing that's crazy to me. They might keep him because the case they might have said we need to sign him now or trade him because we're not going to be able to sign him. But maybe the Knicks might got Precious Achiuwa in the plan. I think you could bring this whole roster back next year.
Facts.
Bring the whole roster back.
Brunson going to talk to his team, his old teammates.
Mm-hmm.
That money that he took, I know it's generational, like it's generational wealth, right? And that we're talking about long-term life money, right? And Brunson knows he's going to get a second turn at it, right? But is Mikhail going to get a second turn at getting this bag? I don't know. But if he could relinquish just enough where the whole team comes back, and you can start a young kid, that kid Okiki, who's like 6'6" and a defender, and could be the guy who's on your third, in there. Because TJ ain't coming back next year. He's too old. He's that old. That's gone. He's not going to start. He's not going to end. He's not going to do any of that. We're talking about for now. So I agree with all of that.
We see. It's gonna be interesting, man. It's gonna be interesting how the Knicks get down next year, and I think this team is better next year. Jay Cho, the shot power, because this team will be gonna play together for a whole year.
Facts.
Right.
So think about it. Going into next season, they come out the gate already know how to play with each other. So whatever they do in the playoffs should roll over into next season. Roll right into next season, coming out of the gate. These cats know how to play with each other. So I think it's exciting. But in the meantime, we got a game to do tonight. We got to get these boys up out here tonight, Shot Powers. We got to give these cats a business tonight, man, and get this 37th win and get ready to get to Cleveland tomorrow. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll be here tomorrow. It's going to be a good game in Cleveland. But Sunday, it's Boston Celtics at 1 o'clock. What's going to happen? I think Saturday night, ladies and gentlemen, we're just going to do the pregame Saturday night.
Yeah, because it's 1 o'clock.
Yeah, because it's a 1 o'clock game, and just in case Shy grind and we grind out here trying to make ends meet on that daytime hour. So what we do, we kind of do the recap of the Cleveland game on Saturday night with the start pregame of the Boston Celtics game at 1 o'clock. You know what I mean? Listen,
just make it a little bit longer.
Yeah, man, this thing gonna be exciting. I'm geeked about this shit, yo. This is what I've been waiting for. These last 28 games, all these powerhouse teams, all we got to do is do what we do. That means when we get to the playoffs, and guess what we're going to say? Oh, we just played them 3 weeks ago. We good.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We just played these guys 2 weeks ago. We know how they get down. So we good. That's why I'm excited about these last 28 games, Shot Power, because everybody, we'll see Cleveland in the playoffs, maybe. We see Boston, maybe. We might see the Bucks, maybe. No matter who it is in that Eastern Conference, we're going to see them. And if we can get and win this game against Boston, win the game against Cleveland, no matter if it's 2 games, 2 this year, whatever the case may be. But that means that if we beat you now, we can beat you again. And that's all we want to see. So I'm excited about it, man. But listen, let's get around and give me your thoughts, man. Then we get up out of here before we can get to this game and get back into some Knicks basketball and all that good stuff. Joe Chase, give me your word, man. Holla at your boy, man. Take your time, too.
Man. All right. So listen, man, I'm watching everything right now. Love to see the Sixers beat the Celtics. Love to see Indiana lose. It's all about the other teams too, because we need to get higher. I want to see us get into that second position. I really believe that we can do that. So it starts with one step at a time, one game at a time. Starting tonight, we need not to take Chicago lightly. Chicago is still got a fast pace, decent defended, well-coached team. They got to be not taken lightly. We walk into a building. It's happened before. We go in there, we mollywop them. It'd be a great. I don't want us to take our foot off the gas on any team from this point out. We could rest players, but we need to go in there and get ours and go New York Bully ball the rest of the way. So tonight, it starts tonight. The next 28, the last 28 of the regular starts tonight. And I'm going to go with I believe Brunson's gonna have a big game. The captain's gonna have a big game, and I think Cat's gonna go out of his mind on this guy. I think it's gonna be somewhere in the range of. I'm gonna go 133, 112.
Ass whooping. I feel you on that.
Straight ass whooping.
I feel you. Sha Powers, holla at your boy, my man.
Control the pace, grab your rebounds, set your free throws. Shoot over 36% from the 3-point land, and keep up those assists. Playing team basketball to over 28 assists a game. Tonight is a big thing about rebounding basketball. And I think our guys get out there really late, lay down a smackdown. You know what I mean? I don't have it as high as Jay, but the spread is probably about as big. I think what the Knicks want to do is try to contain teams to under that 107 points. I think that's going to be the new option for these next 28 games, to bring that 112 that we're giving up down to 105, 107. So tonight I got the New York Knicks 121 to 103. Let's get it.
Let's get it. Yeah, yo, Parrish, thank you. PD, my brother, thank you for the super chat, man. Appreciate you. Real talk. You already know, my man, helping us keep the lights on and all that good stuff. Ladies and gentlemen, I think it's business as usual for the New York Knicks. I know we down a couple of bodies, and which is rightfully so. I'm thinking more on the line of Jay Chosen and Shaw Power that we need to give these cats some business early, beat them by so many points because we got a game the next day. You know what I mean? Even Cleveland played tonight. So both Cleveland and the Knicks coming off a back-to-back, ladies and gentlemen, just to make sure y'all understand that. They playing the back-to-back. We playing them guys. We both played this tonight. I think the New York Knicks go out there, man, with a lot of energy tonight. Home crowd ain't seen them in a while. I think these cats will lock it down defensively tonight. I think big night for Cat. I think big night for Brunson, and I think a big night for McHale. I got the Knicks about 127. I'm gonna go. I think our defense show up tonight. I think having rest, having film study, all that good stuff. I'm gonna go 127, 105. 127, 105, 22 point beat down. We rest these guys early. If we get under that, because I don't think me and Jay Chosen and Shaw Powers prediction is off, I think because the second unit comes in and give up a couple, then everybody just start throwing up.
I was thinking that too in my head. I was like, damn. I got
117.98. I like that. That's a good score right there. I like that, man. I love to see Knicks defense do that. That's what I want to see. I want to see them. I would love to see that, man. That lets me know that if they do that tonight against a team who can score like they score, be pretty impressive, ladies and gentlemen. Listen, man, let's get it. We'll see you cats tomorrow, man. Real talk, man. We be in the building. Same real time, same real channel. Y'all know what it is, man. It's Knicks Chicago Bulls. Tonight, let's get a pop in New York, man. Make sure y'all hit that like, subscribe button for your brothers when y'all leave the building. Salute to everybody in the building. Dave Smith, Old Head, PD, Peace of God, Wide. Anybody I didn't mention while we was in here, cutting it up. APAP, HRMX, great salute to you as well, man. Salute to everybody, man. It's real talk, man. Thank y'all for all y'all wise thoughts that's in the chat too, man. Now, I know I put them on the screen, but I see them all, I read them all. But you cats got it going on up there. Until then, Divine, Shaw Powers, Jay Chosen in the chat. Y'all enjoy the game. We'll see y'all tomorrow, man. Peace, man. Y'all have a good night, man. I'm glad to see everybody too. Let's get New York. Let's get this first win out the way and we move on to the next, man. Peace.
Peace. Like and subscribe, y'all.
Word.
Big back.
Yo, Divine, what's good? You know what it is, bro. About to go ahead and get with SP. We about to get this Knicks Real Talk pregame popping off. Get this shit popping, man. I'll holla at you. One. Up in the black Silverado, stop and get some petrol to hit the metro on full throttle. Across the gospels, we in the Mecca bottleneck. On 32nd, what is Bible, see Sharon flexing. Posted up like sticky note. You smell the icky in the air like hickory smoke. Carrot we well represented. We on that Nick shit. You can smell it, so please don't step in it. Cause the burner cooking with gas. The cat in the alley dig up to your team trash. Getting that cash ready for DoorDash and make a splash. But they moving slow before the pregame show. No cash still here, what's on tap. But God, no talking five. And report, keep my boo in the chat. Interacting with your man, them. It's a brand in front of the camera. There's a picture. Catch and snap back to fit the cat. So we Nick dripping. It's real, you know we fit the description. It's the OG, Olin, Ananobi. Me and my man Brody, we run your fire TV, that's Cody. It's Knicks Real Talk. You know how we get down. We in that Nick drip, dripping the Nick drip. It's Knicks Real Talk. You know how we get down. that Nick drip, dripping and Nick drip. We in that Nick drip, dripping and Nick drip. It's Nick's real talk. You know how we get down. We in that Nick drip, dripping and Nick drip.